A lot of people water the meaning of we are making more enemies around the world than making friends. Now, the first point thing you raise now, Bo, the connection between Biafrans and the Donald Trump. To me, IPOB and Biafra enwere any connection with Donald Trump. Mana the way IG bully issue Donald Trump n'isi, the way IG defend it or now part some issues that has nothing to do with us n'isi, we create more enemies. Ha! Now the way we are now making carrying the Donald Trump issue, praying for Trump, crying for Trump, shouting Donald Trump. We are ready to fight Donald Trump enemy. We forget that we are a freedom fighter. We are begging to have our freedom. What are the interests of IPOB to Donald Trump? Let me tell us one thing. Donald Trump cannot make any decision concerning Biafra. Donald Trump is individual, whether you like it or not. The America is a state. The way I bluesy and is as if we love Donald Trump than Americans. The same this Donald Trump, Kayamazinam the Kano praise. Last 8 years, our people Ejirumaka Donald Trump Potani Iguacha has slaughtered a lot of them. Some of them Kajimaka Trump Tata, Nolunimenga, not powerful. For good 4 years, Donald Trump Pochilochichi, on whether no kata raise any motion or anything relating to Biafra, not to talk of relating to Biafran freedom. Yet the Biafrans and the Igbo, most especially Igbo, we refuse to learn. Making Donald Trump enemies our enemy is a blunder on us. Some of you say is individual. Let me tell you, in as far as this movement, the world must send one person to spy on your activities, both on social media and off social media. They are getting information. Ona kaiju ebuli Israel onishi, Israel, we are Israel. Na Junu, who are Israel? Who are this Israel you are talking? That we don't have any connection with Israel. The problem I know Anya na support based on our own interest. I na support based on our own emotion, which will not yield any good fruit. Rather, it will yield a bad omen for us. And when any agreement, I na Donald Trump unwe. And when you don't have any concrete agreement, and we are just doing this out of our own foolishness and ignorance. We are fooling ourselves. We are fooling around, which is very bad. Onakaibu, I Niger protest, I blue flag Israel. Kandina here. Kitabu na every platform IPOB. There is difference between reporting news and showing your solidarity to somebody. You must have something to benefit before you show solidarity. A lot of people now support Donald Trump with aim or with hope that now Donald Trump will be president, that he will help us to restore Biafra. Donald Trump, 1 million of Donald Trump cannot help us to restore Biafra. If we want to go into agreement, we need to be with the American government, not with individual. There is difference between individual. Yes, he might be the president, but the government he is working with must come to agree. Now, Keki Geji like a Republican, then hate a Democrat. Manibul on America.
Welcome once more, great and lovely people of Biafra. You just listened to Achebe Paul, the one that calls himself Ezioku Bundo. But the truth in the whole thing is that this young man does not even understand where he is. He does not even understand the realities of the times he's in. He don't even understand the truth about the organization, the current status of the organization that he thinks he belongs to. He doesn't even understand that IPOB Nigeria have sold out to the Nigerian government. And as such, they are doing absolutely nothing for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 1 and for the liberation of Biafra. Why do I say this? This man is here yapping that many Biafrans are supporting Donald Trump. You have not asked the people that you are working under, what are your moves? During the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was making moves to make sure that the American government stands with Biafra. What are your moves since you see that there are potentials for Trump to become the next president? Because I think their election is starting by, November. The election is in November. And so what are the moves that you are making to have someone who will become the president of America to stand by you and for you? When you have the world's most powerful nation stand by you, then it means you are having something good behind you or backing you, something strong backing you. What are they doing? What have they been doing? You talked about making enemies and making friends. What have the people you are supporting done? What are the friends they have made? Who are the friends they have made? Do they have any friends? Do they have any support? Do they have any ally? Are they making any meaningful and visible move for people to support the cause of Biafra? They are not. They are not. But the Biafra Republic government in exile is making tremendous moves. They have even employed the services of lobbyist firms, and they are meeting so many international people, and they are sending messages to so many governments, and many of the governments are responding positively to them. In respect of this, the Trump campaign team mentioned the prime minister as one of the prime ministers who support the cause of Trump to become the next president. Do you think it is just by mere talking on social media that they recognized him? There have been underground moves, meetings upon meetings that led to that. You have seen so many achievements of the Biafra government. You have seen the moves they are making. But today, you see people who come out to talk all this kind of nonsense because they are not within the cycle of things that are happening. The people who are making things to happen. And the people and the group that are making things to happen are the Biafra government in exile. And every Biafran is supposed to key into the government in exile headed by the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. But this one, because of envy, because of I don't know what is wrong with him, still is supporting people he knows fully well that are doing nothing, absolutely nothing, because they are doing something to an extent. They should have a connection with Trump, and they should have the backings of Trump, and they should be visibly seen supporting, at least to an extent, the cause for Trump to become the next president. But they have nothing upstairs. They have nothing. They can't make any international move. And then you see a group that is making tremendous moves. You cannot align to that group, since all you want, if truly what you want is Biafra, you don't want to align to the group that you see are making tremendous moves and changes to ensure that Biafra exists. You are still aligning yourself with a moribund group, a group that has gone so cold, a group that does not have any positive change, a group that cannot even tell you what their next move is, a group that cannot even tell you what their achievement, at least if they don't want to tell you their next move, what is their achievement so far. They can't even guarantee you any achievement. But you are still there. fooling yourself and the little people you can fool around. I pity you, because time shall come when you begin to beg for people to take you as one of them, and they will tell you you betrayed. You betrayed. And as such, they will not bring you close to what they are doing, because you have visibly betrayed their trust. Make hay while the sun shines. Udo Dirono, Biafra first.